Hey y'all, what's going on with you? Hope all is well. Hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you're hearing this. Okay, we're gonna get into some messages and see what your person wants you to know, what spirit wants you to know, or whatever comes out. Okay, honey, let me say something. You know what was on my spirit? I kept seeing all over social media, the Frenchman and the Duchess woman. I don't remember her whole name. They from Atlanta, I believe, and they were like popular social media influencers. And at first I didn't want to get into it. I just was like, that's a sad, tragic story. Um, but then something said get into it, and basically that is the result of a backfire of multiple love spells with people trying to stick together in a loveless marriage. He ended up, you know, offing himself and her, okay? But before that, they openly admitted to so many things. They exposed so many things online first, okay? Some things that nobody should never even say out their mouth out loud, okay? But they exposed it. They exposed both each other doing love spells on each other. He said he didn't start doing love spells until he found out she was doing love spells. When she met him, he had money, so she probably did a love spell to get him to fall in love with her, to give him his money. But then things started to backfire. Both, it was a tragic story, but it was definitely love spell backfire energy, and that's what's happening with these karmics. Okay, these people didn't want my videos to get out, y'all. Okay, that video that took 2 days to upload, like, come on. I was still gonna get it uploaded regardless, okay? But either way, I'm gonna get the message out there. But there's so many people doing spells on everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you doing spells on everything but trying to better yourself. By you can't better yourself by knocking somebody else down. Better yourself by focusing on yourself and loving yourself, so that you won't be so insecure that you feel like you need to do spell work on people because you're not able to control them, or they upset you, or like just throwing out all types of stuff, getting practitioners hurt, because everybody who was involved in whatever you were into to try to take down earth angels. See, it's a difference. Like I say this all the time, but it's a difference between a light worker and a chosen one. A chosen one is a light worker, but a chosen one is also a shadow worker as well. Shadow working not meaning operating from shadow. Shadow work meaning not afraid to face them demons and go deep down in that darkness to heal themselves. So it's a difference. When you whole and complete, see, it's a lot of people that don't admit that they have darkness within them. They pretend to be light, but really be evil behind closed doors. Do a lot of wicked ass shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of scheming, conniving, scamming ass shit. But pretend to be the most upstanding citizens. A chosen, well, what you see with a chosen is what you get, and you'll be confused because you might see chosen smoking weed, drinking, chilling, but still speaking knowledge. And somebody like, you can't be drinking and smoking and chilling and still be able to speak. Who are you to say what a prophet looks like? Who are you to say who a messenger from the Most High is supposed to look like? You get what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people are confused about you. When you are chosen, you are whole and complete. You are multiple things in one. You are not just no one trick pony. You are way more than what meets the eye. Okay? Way more than what their minds can even wrap around. Some people can't understand who you are. So that's why in some people's story, you're going to be the villain. In some people's story, they're going to paint you as the villain when you really have been an angel. And then in a lot of people's stories, you are going to be that earth angel because that's what you were sent here to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you have a beautiful spirit and a beautiful heart, and a lot of people rub you wrong, and it's like the first time you meet a chosen, they'll treat you how they want to be treated, and depending on how you interacted with them that time, depends on how they're going to treat you the next time. Now, it's not about matching your energy. It's about letting you know, please don't play with me. And you'll be able to tell just off of their facial expressions. Okay? Something is getting exposed. Okay? Some shit is getting exposed now. These people been playing around in magic and all that shit long enough. And hiding their hand. Do you know some people that still really don't believe that, even though the veil is this thin, they still don't believe that magic exists, that other creatures that doesn't exist? Like, it's people really thinking that, you know, these officials have been for us this whole time, when a lot of them has been against us. Like, and I don't speak of all of them. Everybody is not the same, okay? But some shit's getting exposed now. Let's get into some message. Yeah. These people that was projecting their fears, their insecurities and shit on you, okay? When you were just reflecting your godlike energy onto them. But when you reflect your godlike energy onto them and they're seeing it from a broken mirror, it don't feel good. Because you're able to see the things that they hide, that they don't want to share. A lot of them are still scared little girls, scared little boys. It's part of their life that has not been healed, that has been trauma filled. And some people chose to treat others how they were treated. Some people became the bully that bullied them. You know what I'm saying? And deep down, they still that little scared person, that scared child or scared teenager or young adult that was always ignored or misunderstood or mistreated. Okay? So shout out to y'all who didn't become like the people that attacked you. Okay? Because you are the ones that's winning right now. Okay? You are the new leaders. Okay? Of the real free world. Okay? Let's see what's going on. What's happening? What you want them to know? Spirits, divine masculine, whoever wants to come about in these messages. Let's see. Okay. Facade. Alright. Facade and beliefs. This is somebody who is now looking at themselves and don't even recognize what they see. Because they build up a facade. They build up this false reality. They were living in an illusion. They were living a false reality. Their belief systems kept them limited. Their belief systems kept them limited. And now I feel like this person is taking a look in the mirror and really like looking at themselves like, I can't believe I became this. Because the person that they see is not who they used to be or who they know that they should be. This person was living a facade. Okay. We have North Node and cosmic purpose. This person wasn't walking in their purpose at first, but now I feel like this person is. This person had to, you know, face the reality. They had to face some shit. And Spirit had to show them, like, the people, places, and things that they've been around. Okay? That they created their reality around. It was a false environment. It was false witches painting themselves as divine beings. You want to know, you, like I said in the last reading, you are insecure person's worst nightmare. And a lot of these masculines, their mothers and females in their family are insecure and unhealed. So that's why all the women is going against divine feminine, because divine feminine coming up as their authentic self. And when the divine feminine energy comes in the building, all them demons scatter. So all them demons start to whisper with each other. Like, we need to team up to get this one down. Not knowing that you faced your demons, so they rocking with you. You ain't running from them. You understand them. You understand why they was created. You understand why they were attracted to you. You don't operate out of that energy, but they rocking with you because you got a big mission here, and your mission so big that it's taking the dark and the light to come together, because that's what you did. You did that by becoming whole and complete. By becoming whole and complete, you are ending the war. And anybody that's not willing to is get down and lay down. And anybody that's not willing to get down with the divine has to get going. Okay? It's like kicking people out of this realm type energy. That's why we got all these AI bots, robots, and all that shit. Yeah. This shit is, I ain't getting into all that, but this shit is deeper than, is way deeper. Okay? We got attractions. Okay? Mars energy. It's getting hot in here. So hot. Look, I'm getting dragon energy too from that fire. Some people may meditate to them on a 4D. Yeah, they good nor bad. They definitely ain't no pet. They not no, they could be a spirit animal, but they not like a pet. Yeah, very wise energy. Somebody is very wise, very understanding, very patient. Somebody is well connected. Some of you can have them like on your team, like really, like you got some fierce beings behind you, and this is why these people are learning the hard way. You could have tried to warn them many a times, like you could have tried to save them from their self. But people were so hell-bent on trying to take you out and take you down, and some of them was even your own family. Okay? But you stood in your power. They tried to block your third eye, and it couldn't be blocked. They tried to block other gifts, your other clairs. But every energy that they sent to you, you were able to alchemize. You were able to transmute. Okay? You are well tapped in. Very fierce energy. I'm getting like woman king energy. You're like a fierce warrior on a spiritual, but you've become like in your soft girl era on a physical, or you're coming into your soft girl era, because I feel like when the masculine shows up, you know, ready to, you know, be a leader on a physical, you'll be able to really just, you know, passenger princess type energy, but you know how to drive, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like right now you have to have a complete balance. So if somebody try to come up against you on a physical right now, whether your masculine is there or not, whew, I got that fire for you. Somebody is very much attracted to you. Like, I'm talking about in a way that they never seen you before. Like, they always been amazed by you. Like regardless of these people trying to paint this picture of you, right? They try to discredit you because you're about to speak the truth about them. They don't want the truth about them getting out. So they get 20 to 100 people. Yeah, maybe more, okay? Because it's different groups of motherfuckers, okay? They get whole communities of people to go against you because it makes them, and mind you, it's a community of people that has unhealed trauma and you know, whatever. Some people wanted to go against you anyway, whatever the case may be, okay? They team up and they start telling people, you know, with authority, or people that they want to turn against you, they all tell them the same story, and maybe even at different times, as if they don't even know each other, or as if they didn't just sit down and have a fucking meeting about it, right? And they'll try to convince the person or people that they want to go against you to come up against you, as they watch you and stalk your every move. And it's so crazy that they did all that and it still did not work. It was all of them that went up against you and still did not work. This is the season that people are going to wish they never chose the wrong side. And in order to come into your good graces, they would have to forgive themselves and work on themselves and heal themselves. And I'm only talking about the divine masculine. Because all these other people, I'm going to be honest with you, because I feel like the only person that you love so much is your person and your children and your pets. And these people came after all of that. You know what I'm saying? Take what resonates for you now. Because some of you love more things than that. Okay? They came for everything so that they can destroy your life. They wanted you in despair. They wanted you feeling bad. They wanted you out for the count. But they counted you out too soon. Motherfuckers couldn't count. Now, you back better than you've ever been. Being grateful for everything they threw at you. They threw so much energy at you, so they gave you all this power. Like, you charged up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gave you this power. I wouldn't say it like that, because the power was always within you. But they gave you their power. People literally was handing you over their power, and you was telling them. At one point they just didn't believe you. That's all, because they're liars, so they don't believe nobody. They don't know who to believe. Their third eye is blocked. They don't know what to believe. They don't know who to believe. They damn sure don't believe themselves. Damn sure don't trust themselves. That's why they can't trust nobody else. It was so many people went up against you. And it's crazy because I wasn't going to speak on all of this for too long, but I feel like it needed to come out, okay? This message needed to come out. Somebody was very detached and cold towards you. But now a change is brewing. A storm is coming. A storm. This is the tower energy that's coming in to shake shit up, okay? To knock shit over that's not supposed to be there anymore. So things can be built on solid foundation. Sudden epiphanies. Sudden reunions. Sudden healing. Twin flame reunion. Soul ties. It's coming into fruition. You coming into fruition with your twin flame. With your high level soulmate. Twin flames are soulmates. But all soulmates are not twin flames. You're finally healing. You had to heal from the rejection, the loss, and stuff. I feel like this is your person energy. This could be you as well, because you had to do a lot of shadow work. You had to go dive in that shadow many, many, many times for many, many, many moons. Many, many, many moons. You had to heal that inner child that has been rejected, abandoned, scared, abused, lost, afraid. You had to heal that version of you. You had to reparent yourself. You had to unlearn all that bullshit that was taught to you and relearn the truth, the things that feel right in your soul. The truth is a feeling. You'll know it when you feel it. And a lot of people, they think like right now, like as powerful as you are, like let me show the people. Let me show y'all. It's like people would be better off just leaving you the fuck alone. Cause like any little lie, it's like, no, that seems calculated. That seems like that was calculated. By the way, y'all, I do personal readings right now. Okay, so if you're interested in a personal reading, the information is in the description. You can direct message request me on Instagram by pressing the three little buttons, okay, at the top, and it'll say message, and then you just send the message request, okay. Also, you can email me, okay, and then I do Zoom readings, okay. I do video chat readings so that you're able to see the cards and so that we're able to interact, okay. Payment upon scheduling, all right. Same day readings, y'all. But yeah, this person is healing from all their missing parts being spread all over the place. This person was spread thin. This person power was all over the place, especially if this person was still giving out sex. They were being drained and didn't know it. And they were trying to, regain power, but they couldn't charge back up because they gave away their miracle from spirit. Like divine feminine was given to the divine masculine as a gift, to a fierce spiritual protector, because the Most High seen that this masculine was about to come encounter with these dark witches, or already had been encounter with them. And the divine masculine at the time of being fragmented could not see that their divine feminine was actually a gift, because the gift didn't come in the package that they thought it would come in. The gift wasn't ready all the way. It was half done, but it showed up. It still got there right on time. But the masculine didn't see it as that, because they had too many people around, too many insecurities, too many fears. So anybody could have told this masculine, like, no, you shouldn't mess with them. They did this, that, and the third, or they just gonna use you, or, they out of your league, or they beneath you. And this masculine was gonna believe that and run with it, because they already was looking for a way out, because this love was too much. Like, they knew that they had to make a decision. Like, you wasn't like them other people. By the time they met you, like, you were already built. You'd already been prepared to meet this person. Like, so you was ready. So upon meeting your divine masculine, your divine counterpart, you felt something strong. You knew this was something more than what you've ever even imagined. You know what I'm saying? You knew who your person was. Your person may have had a whiff of who they thought you was, but they like, nah, it couldn't be, can't be. It don't look like what I asked for. It don't look like this. It don't sound like that. Like, it had to be a certain way, because they, at the time, they had a certain type, not realizing you were literally sent down as a gift from spirit, and this person was tricked out of their fucking spot, and they left their fierce spiritual protection for the wicked witches of the west, or the north, or east, or south, maybe all of the above. And it took many, many, many moons. This shit sound like a fucking story. Don't it, y'all? It is, because it is. The fairy tale. And we call it fairy tale not because it's fake. Because it took the angels and the fairies to bring this shit back into fruition. Like, finally, we got this masculine taking action and making the decision, okay? After dealing with a third party that kept this person limited. The summertime, they've grown. It took a while, but they finally are making a decision, okay? This person is at a crossroads. They're being guided on which way to go. They're being guided to take a leap of faith. This is going to be scary. Any change is going to be scary, but you have to put your big boy drawers on. You know what I'm saying? And take action towards the new beginning that you want. You know what I'm saying? Staying stuck in a situation or staying silent when it's time to speak up is also a betrayal to yourself. Allowing people to mistreat you and the person that you love is a betrayal to yourself. Right now, the reunion is happening. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are already one on the 5D, on all the realms, actually. It's more than just the 5D. You've been here many different realms. You've been around many different realms. More realms than just the 5D. It's just the earth transcending to the 5D. But you're ready. Let me see where we at. Damn. We at 25. Okay. This, I didn't even know. I'm just talking, y'all. Okay. Yeah, there was some lies. This person was believing lies. There was a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of overthinking, a lot of ego when this person was believing the facade. Okay? When this person was believing the facade, the life that they thought that they wanted, it was all a facade. It was like, it wasn't real. Now, it seemed real because it was legit. Like, this person, wanted the house, the car, the fine chick on their side. They wanted, they wanted their life to look how they wanted their life to look. And for a while, they thought it was working until it didn't, until it was not, until they realized that the thing that they thought was their happily ever after was actually just their wake-up call. It was their nightmare. They didn't see that coming. And now they're disappointed. This person is ready for a change. Okay. What else? Yeah. This is being protected. You are protected and safe. Any delays was for your protection. It was people trying to lie, to stop, and to delay this reunion, and it's still going to happen. You right now more than ever have to trust your intuition. Okay? Justice is on your side. Spirit is not playing about you. These people that was trying to trap you are now trapped in that same mental prison. Some of them insane asylums, some of them actual penitentiary. Some of them, yeah, like I'm telling you, shit is like going up for you and it's going down for them. Because that's what they chose. May everybody reap what they sow. So if you've been doing good out here, many, many blessings upon you. You've been out here treating people fucked up and thinking it's okay, thinking it was funny. When they thought they had your destiny, when they thought you was down for the count and they was trying to stump you and kick you while you was down, wanted to mock you and laugh and make a fool of you, like, oh, it was so funny. Not knowing like that shit just fueled you. It fueled your fire. Now your fire is raging. And I said this before. This phoenix that you are, as you rise to the top, you're going to burn that shit down. The shit that them little traps and all that shit they tried to trap you in, they didn't know you had wings. You are now creating your family with your person. Okay? Some of you, it was your own family that tried to trap you. But they under what? Judgment. Shit getting dark and heavy for them. Ten of Wands. Unexpected towers is coming upon these people. Okay? This could even be an ex-husband, ex-wife. Somebody you was married to. This could be multiple people. This can even be religious organizations with this terrifying energy. But we got this masculine wanting to come in and give you a ring. They're taking action, okay, towards you. They stepping in their purpose. This person is feeling like, look, I need to make this happen, okay? But first they had to walk away from the hurt, the pain, the trouble, the disappointment, the betrayals that they have allowed themselves to stay stuck in for a long ass time. This person is now fighting to get out. They're now finally seeing things from a different perspective. This person is finally realizing that these people that they've been taking up for, that they've been taking advice from, did not have their best interests at heart. Okay? There was a lot of narcissistic people. This person is no longer listening to these third parties. This person is seeing them for who they truly are. These people not happy. There's a mother figure that's not happy. There's a Virgo, or yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles. There's the earth sign, or this can be an energy that is not very happy with this, okay? It could be multiple different people. Take what resonates. You could be the earth sign, or your person could be the earth sign, okay? But there's some people that are now about to feel what it feel like to be isolated, to be mocked, to be publicly humiliated, to be exposed for exactly for who they are, exactly everything that they tried to do to you. And I mean anything. Their very darkest secrets is to be exposed. Everything that they tried to do to you. A lot of people are seeing that these people did all this to you because they were jealous and hateful. Meanwhile, you ain't lift a finger towards them. You barely even speak about them unless it's time to speak the truth. But you don't speak directly to certain people. See, a lot of these people, you know, they flattering themselves. Like, you don't pay them no mind. You ain't. A real divine feminine is not stalking nobody's page. They're not stalking nobody's page. They're not watching nobody. They're not trying to mock anybody. They're not trying to talk like nobody else. They're not trying to walk like nobody else, because they got their own style, their own walk. But there's so many people trying to mock and imitate them. Often imitated, but never duplicated. Say a prayer for yourself and your person. Be kind and gentle to yourself and your person. Namaste.